Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Coreboy back at it again. Today, we're playing some ranked Tag Slayer. I'm probably going to play like shit. Um, Damn, I got a hero on my team. That's crazy. Okay, they got a hero on their team too. Okay, well, it's a little bit better dispersed than what I thought it was. But guys, we're playing some ranked tag today. I'm probably gonna play like shit. I played one game, didn't do that great. Oh, we actually have a decent connection this game though, but gosh, I am not used to playing ranked games at all, and I forget the fucking menaces that run this shit. So shout out to them first off. That's off the first hand. Is shout out to the menaces that absolutely fucking slay ranked modes. I respect you a lot. There's no hate towards you. I'm just not fucking used to it, if I'm being completely real. But yeah, I wanted to hop into some ranked Tag Slayer because, weirdly enough, this has to be said, that I'm actually kind of liking Tag Slayer this season. It's been a lot of fun to play, and I was like, I see the ranks in here. I will say the queue time's a little bit long. It's a little bit fucking insanely long. But I've been enjoying Tag Slayer quite a bit this season. I feel like since the network fix, it feels much better than what it used to. One thing I'm definitely not used to, though, is having a fucking Bandit Evo in Tag Slayer. So that's a little bit weird, but other than that, it's been really fun to play, and getting back into possibly, if not my favorite Halo mode ever, which is SWAT or Tag Slayer. I have absolutely loved this mode since I was a kid and loved it back on Classic Halo. It's still actually what I play whenever we're playing MCC. So actually having it feel good again has been a refresher. My only thing right now is now getting used to having a fucking bandit in here instead of a BR because I'm not used to that. And also getting used to the absolute demons that run this shit because, honestly, respect. I respect you all for actually sticking around and doing this stuff as much as you all do. There's no shade. I know that I'm not as good as you. Like I always say in my videos, I'm not a great Halo player. I'm just a little bit above average, and I can hit clips sometimes. And that's about it. I'm pretty good at that. But yeah, like, it's been really fun to hop on here and play. Like I said, I will say, the queue times are a little long, so if you're going to play it, be prepared to wait, unless you're instantly queuing after, like, one game after another, which then you probably shouldn't be noticing it nearly as much. That was just a couple of body shots, but hey, I still got the kill on it, so that's all that matters sometimes. Alright, there we go. Got the triple off of that. Do you think maybe we can land the quad? Nah. I'm not. Honestly, though, we're doing a lot better this game than I was the last game, because, holy shit, the last one I was struggling, and honestly, it just feels good again. I don't know. I think that, like, a lot of the connection fixes have been really good for this mode, because I'm not getting, like, shot around corners as much. I'm kind of able to land my shots a little bit better. At least it feels that way. I know a lot of people have been kind of iffy on the whole network fix. To me, personally, it has also been a bit of a mix. There's some games where it feels really good, some where it doesn't. Overall, though, I feel like, at least in a mode like this, it is needed. Because, like I said, I'm not getting shot around corners anymore, which is pretty damn nice and refreshing. I'm not just, like, popping the corner and then dying right after I pop back out. So overall, not bad. But also, there are some things I want to talk about involving Rank today, and also just talking about Tag Slayer as a whole, as a mode, and some of the issues that I have with it in this game. But we're going to do that after this game. We're going to kind of hop into what each mode looks like, what we have to kind of look at, and I'm going to talk about it a little bit, so be ready for that. It's a little bit of a rant, a little bit of something I think needs to be fixed. It's something that needs to be talked about, because, I'll be honest, ranked in this game doesn't get you a lot, if I'm going to be real. One thing I've always liked about Ranked is having things that are exclusive to earning in the Ranked playlists, and this game really doesn't have it that much, other than, like, the emblems you get. I don't know how that wasn't a headshot. That was a weird fight. Be careful around that corner, boys. There's somebody AFK, but Nap Time is back there, and he's a fucking demon. But overall, like I said, we're going to talk about it after this game, because it is getting ready to end up here. Where did I get shot from? I didn't even see the motherfucker. I don't even know where I got shot from there. Okay. Yet again, demons, you all need to calm the fuck down. But seriously, do I have any tips for ranked and, like, how to get better? Because, like, fuck it, I might as well at least make some type of progression here and have some fun with it. Give me some fucking suggestions down below, because, like I said, I'm an average motherfucker. I don't really play competitively at all anymore. I just don't. But anyway, we're going to talk about Tag Slayer. And we're actually going to talk about ranked Tag Slayer as well. And just some, like, weird things that I've noticed. First off, let's dive into the regular Tag Slayer playlist to start off here. Now, I want to talk about this because if you can't tell, there's a lot of fucking maps in here. a lot of them are just kind of like remakes of other maps, but like, why are all these in here, but in absolutely nothing else? It's just a little weird. Also, I will say, I haven't got to play the last two like newest maps on Slayer. I haven't got to play Isolation yet, and I also haven't got to play Evolution either, or Elevation. Um, and I also don't think I've got to play Dredge either. um, but yeah, why are all these maps in here? And why are they not in other modes? And if they're only in here, just like why? Because it just feels bloated out the ass half the time, and I'm like, I don't fucking know this map. I never get to play it. And there's a couple maps in here that like I have forgot were in like regular MP because I never see them, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is a map that does exist, and I'm gonna try to find one if these fucking pictures will load. Um, okay, apparently I fucking can't get them to load, and I don't remember the fucking names of them. But there's like legit maps in this that I fucking forgot even existed in the game that are like base maps. They're not like additional like add-on ones, I'm pretty sure, but they're not in any other mode but Tax Slayer. So why can't we get some of these over into like quick play and shit so there's just more maps to play between? That'd be great. That also being said, I've seen some people talking about it, of regular ranked having like no map variety. And I mean, as we see here, it's mostly just the base maps from the game. You got one thing for Forbidden, which that map plays really good objectively. I don't know why there isn't like a Strongholds or anything on it, or even like, I'm just gonna say how it is. I think Oddball plays great on Forbidden. I don't know why that's not on there either. But like, can we get some more maps in just normal ranked? I think it would be great for the game. It would bring some extra life over into ranked. But it's one thing that does kind of disappoint me a lot is there's just not much in here. And there's maps that get ran in the pro circuit, from what I've seen, that don't get put into here. So can we like get that over? Can we possibly work that around here? Because that would be great. I think definitely Forbidden is one that needs some more modes, and just also adding like Isolation or adding Elevation into it would not only like structure people to get used to playing those maps in a competitive setting, but also I think they play really well with certain modes. God, I almost dropped my drink. But overall, I would like to see that. I think it'd be great. And then I also noticed while playing Ranked Tax Slayer, Guardians in here, which is Sylvanas in this game. Why is that not in just normal fucking ranked then? Like, there's a lot of maps that are in the Halo 3, like, maps. Also, yeah, there's this Opulence map, which is another one of those, like, weird remake ones. It's a Halo 4 map, if you guys remember it. Pretty sure it's a Halo 4 map. But also, there's Cliffside from Halo 2, the Pit from Halo 3. Why aren't these in regular ranked? These maps would play great. Cliffside, I think, would be a super fucking fun one to watch for competitive play, personally, because there's a lot of really cool spots on that map to go for, like, different, like, ways around it and kind of playing on top of people. It's a really cool map for that, and I don't get why it's not in there or in the regular ranked playlist or anything of that nature. It's just weird that it's not there, but it's in here. In a limited time ranked playlist, which also is another weird thing about Ranked Tax Slayer that I think needs to be fixed. I think if you're going to have ranked versions of modes, just keep them in their own little playlist. Like, listen, all I gotta say is we have this menu right here. Campaign, Multiplayer, Academy, Custom Games, Forge. Why can't we have, like, multiplayer and then ranked right below it, and then you can have their own playlist in there? Or, fuck it, just keep these playlists in here and maybe have, like, a tab between the two. That would work, too. I also wouldn't mind seeing a ranked FFA playlist. I think that would be really fun. If you guys don't know, I'm a massive fan of Tax Slayer and FFA. In old Halo, that's mostly what I played, and it's still something that I love a lot. It's what I enjoy playing. To me, it is just the baseline what I enjoy the most. But yeah, I think a couple of those things could be fixed, and like I said, the queue times on Ranked Tax Slayer are fucking abysmal. It feels like no one plays half of these ranked modes because they're not in here all the time, so it does kind of negate them from being played. And it really does need to be fixed, because I feel like these games would be so much more filled with, like, other players, like these modes in particular, if we had the ability to play them whenever the fuck we wanted. In a way, it feels like they kind of are like, no, it's there, but then people get to play it for, like, what, 2-3 weeks maybe, and then it's gone again, and people are like, oh, where the fuck did my ranked mode go? Same goes with ranked doubles, or ranked Slayer, whatever it may be. Just keep these in all the time. It would be great to have in here. It gives people the more opportunity to play the modes that they want to. And yet again, like I said, I've seen some people complaining about Infection and how no one really plays it anymore. Hear me out here. This is a crazy fucking idea. create a party modes playlist. Put the social objectives, infection, the rumble pit modes, all of them into one distinct area to where if you want to play party modes, because let's be real here, these are fucking party modes. That's all they are. Just put them in there together. Let people play them whenever. It would make it so much easier. It would allow those modes to be populated, and I wouldn't have to queue specific playlists for each one. I could just play them all together. Same goes with FFA. They switched down to just FFA Slayer, and the queue times from what I have seen have went down quite a bit because no one really just wants to play FFA Slayer. Now, you gave us a ranked version, I bet you shit would be filled, but yet again, who knows if they're going to do that. I know a lot of people like it when it's Lone Wolves. You have the objective modes, you have escalation, you have shoddy snipes, you have regular FFA Slayer. That's what people like. You can notice it. If you go and check the queue times between all these, you'll be like, oh shit, there's quite a few people playing this. Still, FFA Slayer does still have a player base. It's just not nearly as plentiful as it is whenever it's like Lone Wolves. And when it's Rumble Pit, it's somehow worse. I don't know how, but it's crazy. Because there are times where I've logged on when it's Rumble Pit, and it's like 3 to 5 minutes to find a game. And I mean, even as you can tell right here, because this isn't in the game all the time, it's 3 minutes and 13 seconds. That's fucking ridiculous. Like, just keep these in here all the time. It would help a lot. That's really my only criticisms of it. I think the mode plays good. I think Tag Slayer feels much better now with this network update. It feels much more snappy. I will say I still have the issues with hit registration, where at times I'll be like looking at somebody's head, I will shoot them dead in the fucking skull, and then it's like my bullet just didn't exist, and then I'll die to them, and I'm like, okay. So that's still an issue. I mean, I really don't think no matter what they do with the network, we're still going to have like the connectivity issues when it comes to certain things, because you got to think of how many people are connecting from different areas. There's going to be some type of weird latency between things. I don't think it can be completely negated. I will also say one thing that I have noticed significantly since this update, and I've made note of it, and I've talked about it in other videos, is my connection issues that I have consistently. It feels like now more than ever, my ping is just high as absolute all fuck. And it's kind of annoying to a degree, but I kind of try to play around it at this point. It's like, oh, fuck it. I guess I got to get used to playing like I did in 2008, which, you know, really isn't fun. But I'm connecting to my former self, my child self. I'm like, all right, well, I guess I got to get used to it again. Might as well fucking do it. But like I said, overall, it's a good time. Like, I've been having fun with this mode. I'm, you know, going to try to get through some of the ranked stuff. We'll see how we do. I'm probably going to stream it tonight as well. So who knows, my chat may be infested with people mad at me for not doing as good as they want me to. I'm deeply sorry for that. I'm just trying my best, man. I'm just a little guy. That's all. Also though, crazy idea here. Make Tag Slayer BRs only. I'm not used to a banded Evo in that shit. I'm still not. Like, it's because I'm so used to playing like Tag Slayer when I'm like BR regular bandit, and then I spawned in here and I was like, Bandit Evo? What the fuck? Why? Like, my biggest thing, I like BR Slayer, Tag Slayer more than I like Bandit Slayer personally. I know the DMR users are gonna get really upset with me, but listen, BR Tag Slayer is goated. Also, holy shit, is it just hero players? Is this all we're getting today? Hero. Oh. Okay. I will say I've also been a little bit fearful of playing more ranked here recently due to the infestation of hackers from what I've heard and what I've seen. People are like, yep, once you hit higher ranks, you're going to be fucking struggling. You're going to be having a lot of issues where you're running into people who can see through walls, people who instantly lock onto you as soon as you run out of an area. I didn't even see that guy there. I thought he was going to run to that side of the map because that's typically where people run on this map, but hey, that's cool. But yeah, I've been a little bit fearful of it. I've been kind of straying away from it, but I was like, damn it, I really do want to play some, like, ranked tag, because it's just so fun. Like, I just have fun with it. And it gives me something else to do. Like, fuck it, at this point, I'm just trying to find things that keep me entertained, because you scared the shit out of me. I'm deeply sorry about that. Hell yeah. Alright, well, I'm going to come over this way, and I'm going to try to... These spawns keep switching so fucking fast. I'm on one side of the map, and then I'm on the other, and then I'm on one side of the map, and then I'm on the other, and I'm like, where the fuck are they all coming from? It definitely makes this a lot more difficult. Also, I will say one thing about ranked, and I think it's due to this playlist not having as many players. I wish I got put around people who were more in my skill level, because it definitely makes it hard. It makes it pretty damn difficult. Like, I'm like, oh shit, this dude's a fucking Onyx General, grade 3, about to hit hero. And I feel like half my lobbies have been that, and I'm like, these people are on a different play level than me, but yep, okay. There we go. I will say, getting actually used to this Bandit Evo here, though, actually feels pretty damn good. Feels a little bit like Halo Reach Slayer, or SWAT, so I'm kind of not hating it. That's nothing I really expected to say, but, you know, I'm here for it. It feels pretty good. I'm not a hater of this weapon. In fact, I'm actually a really big fan of the Bandit Evo. It's one of my favorite weapons that's been added to Halo. I don't know. I just really like this gun. It just feels so fucking good in, like, this version of, you know, SWAT / Tac Slayer, whatever you want to fucking call it. I'm always going to call it SWAT. To me, it'll always be SWAT. But also, like, just in regular core modes, it's just a very well-rounded gun. It just feels really good in all fights. I don't know. It's one of those guns that as soon as I see it, I'm usually picking it up. Okay. I didn't even know you can get up onto that fucking little spot there. That's... Alright. I will say, this is the good thing about playing these kinds of lobbies, though, is I learn a lot of map shit and get a lot of map knowledge. I mean, that's kind of cool. Now, does that mean I'm going to retain it all from playing with them once? Fuck no. But it's kind of cool to know, at least. At least I'm like, oh, that's something you can do that I just didn't know about. So, I'm here for that, at least. That's enjoyment. Alright. Also, I've been, like, winning every fucking... Like, my team has been actually doing well. When I play regular Tac Slayer, it's like I'm playing with literal fucking children half the time. Also, this is just, like, a weird thing to note and kind of bring out here because I do... Like, it's something that I notice in a lot of these, like, modes where... In a lot of games, you'll see, like, a little bit of a bullet trail from where you shoot. And you do with, like, weapons like the Sniper, for example. But, like, why don't we have that for weapons like the Bandit and such? So, like... Right there, when you shoot in that corner, like, I could hear his shot, but I was like, well, could he be here or could he be further down because I'm hearing it? Can we get bullet trails? Like, that'd be a cool thing to have just so it's easier to, like, target where people are and kind of guess in which position they're going to be in whenever you pop a corner. Like, I think that would just be an overall just quality of life improvement. I love bullet trails in games because it adds a little bit of counterplay. And people have to be a little bit more careful. They can't just willy-nilly fire into one direction. They have to kind of be on, like, the lookout of people coming around from one way. And, I mean... I guess, Rand, I'm going to have to get used to that of people kind of being more on edge compared to normal players just because it's a different environment. Like, switching from normal Tac Slayer or QP over into ranked, it's a different fucking beast of itself. I was about to fucking get behind him and melee him, but okay. Well, we got him. Either way, that works. But yeah, I'm just reteaching myself a lot of shit. I'm getting back into this whole thing because, fuck it. I like having fun, and this is just, it gives me something to do, like I said. And that's mostly what I'm looking for. This hero grind is taking a long time, and I might as well fucking enjoy myself through it. But also tonight, we are doing a stream, of course, as normal. I didn't stream yesterday. I was so fucking dead yesterday. It wasn't even funny. I had an interview yesterday. It was kind of shit. But I had a lot of stuff I had to do. I had a podcast I had to do. I had to figure out a bunch of shit, and I didn't get any sleep last night, so I decided to sleep a fuckload today. And, yeah, we're going to be doing a stream tonight. Of course, I have this video coming out. I have a new TikTok coming out as well. You can go check it out over there. It's probably some stupid shit that me and my friend said on a stream. It'll probably be funny. Or a clip. Who knows? But, yeah, overall, we have a lot that we're doing today. We're streaming. We're going to be having a good time. And just, you know, enjoying it. Enjoying life. It's kind of what I'm aiming for at this point. That dude just spawned in there and kind of scared the shit out of me. But, okay. Hey, man. Not bad. That was a pretty good game for us. I'm not going to lie. But guys, that's where we're going to end it for today. Of course, like I said, leave your opinions down on ranked below. I do want to, like, hear some advice for getting better at ranked, but also I want to hear, what do y'all feel about the content that we've been getting from ranked? Personally, something I'm going to add right at the end here is, why don't they give us, like, a ranked coating? Or a ranked, like, piece of armor that you can throw under your spine and be like, oh, look what I did, look what I hit. Overall, stuff that I think could just be cool. So give me your suggestions down below. Come stop by the stream tonight, come say hi. And other than that, I love you all, and I will catch you later.